Okay, guys, this should be an exciting one. This should be an exciting one. Let me just confirm we are live here. Captain's Mast is excited. That's good. I know they were a major supporter of the AG stream happening. Well, let me tell you guys, there may be no Goldengo, but we're making it rain today. We are making it rain today. So, first, let me just explain the Anything Goes format. This is one of the coolest formats. I wish it was more mainstream, but there's probably a reason it's not. The meta probably sucks or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out a little bit today. I don't think I have hardly any games on Anything Goes. I don't know what the ladder looks like. Like, I'm not sure what top ladder is for Anything Goes. Here we go. Okay, that's actually pretty high. So it looks like this ladder is somewhat active, because usually, you know, you can kind of tell the activity of a ladder by top elo. Actually, okay, this is kind of inactive. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm at like 1,000. I think I've maybe played 0 games. So we're going to be kind of speed running the ladder today, probably, partly. But basically what this format is no hacking, you know, like your gouging fire can't use V-create, so you're not allowed to hack. But anything that's possible in the game, through the normally used game, is possible here. Someone asked if we're getting in, Bognor asking if we're getting an OU stream tomorrow. Yes, you are indeed. This is just an extra. So I was thinking, and that includes species clause, right? In the game, you can run like 6 Kyogre, whatever you want to call it. So we're not going to do quite that. But that's kind of the idea I had today. I thought rain sounded cool, so I figure we'll go for it. So one thing though we do need, I wonder if, does Kyogre get like haze? Does not, unfortunately. But yeah, we can kind of decide what we want this to be as we go along. But apparently rain is horrible in this tier, but it seems cool to me. So let's give it a go. Yeah. And Miraidon's I was considered Psy spam with a bunch of Deoxys attack, but Miraidon is absolutely everywhere. Now, Koraidon is kind of everywhere too, but at least, you know, it doesn't shut it down quite as hard. So basically the idea is 2 of these guys and 2 of these guys is the starting core we're working with here. So these guys get Last Respects in this format. It's banned in OU, but Last Respects, obviously a really good move. Not sure what I'll run on the Kyogre. Maybe Eject Button on one of them, and then like Scarf on the other. Maybe we'll bring Specs. Not sure how I'm feeling. Basculegion, probably both of them are Swift Swim. Maybe one of them Scarf Swift Swim to be super fast, and one of them is like just Bandit. That could be fun. So yeah, we're going Kyogre spam, basically. But we need something to deal with Baton Pass teams. So like, Hyperspace. I think Hoopa U is the only Pokemon that gets Hyperspace Fury. I guess, but just like bypassing Substitute is probably the most important thing. Or just like Haze. I feel like Haze is probably the best. I think the issue with Whirlwind is that Baton Pass teams probably run Goldengo all the time. I wonder if does the Goldengo learn Baton Pass? Okay, it doesn't. So at least the chain ends with Goldengo, but it's still probably really good. Probably Ting-Lu then is the move. I think Ting-Lu's... I've got the viability ranking pulled up here, and Ting-Lu's like totally unsurprisingly a top tier. Does Kyogre or Kyogre get Flip Turn? I don't think... No, it does not. It's okay, though. We always stay in and click Water Spout every single time. So we'll probably go like SR Spikes, EQ, Whirlwind, kind of do like a little hazard situation here. And we probably want Removal as our last slot. Let's see if anything can spin that's good in here. Lecky seems probably bad, right? We lose to priority as well, which I don't love. Like, we need an answer to Gambit as well. Mega Ray counter is just like Scarf. That's just like, we'll be fine. But also, there's no Mega Rayquaza. Yeah, there's no Mega Rayquaza in this format, guys. Does Rayquaza's airlock... It does disable weather, though, doesn't it? Yeah, that's not great. That's not so good. But that's why one of our Basculegion will be Scarf. But yeah, guys, this is not Natdex. This is Anything Goes SV. Oh, remember to like the stream if you want to see more of this, by the way. I know this isn't my usual format, so I imagine most people won't be quite as interested, but we'll see. Rapids. What's like, let me just look at the VR and see what's like the best Pokemon that gets Rapid Spin. Lando T being the classic, being still good is crazy. Treads because it's a Miraidon counter. What does Treads run in this format? Jolly booster speed, looks like. Screw it. Let's go. Let's run this. We'll go red card on this guy. Why the heck not? Go ghosts. Go double ghost is fine. We'll go physical on this. I think that's I'm vibing with that. Yeah, I'll keep in mind. I know I know people are out there running Scarf Miraidon. But that's why we're going to run a Scarf Swift Swim Basculegion, is to outspeed everybody who's outspeeding us. Yeah, so I'm thinking that's basically the idea. We're going to run a Scarf Basculegion and a Band Basculegion. One for power, one for speed. I gotta feed my kids dinner, but they're gonna have to wait, I'm afraid. Dang. I don't know about that. Depends on how young they are. Should we double? Sure, double rocks, why not? Okay, we'll go one is definitely going to be Scarf Water Spout with Terra Water. And I think I'll go one that's like eject button defensive. Water Spout, Ice Beam, Thunder, right? And then probably like Origin Pulse, I'm thinking. This thing's move pool is kind of garbage, actually. Yeah, but okay, there we go. We'll go modest. Let's be greedy. 150, love to see that. And Terra Water, of course. On this, we'll go Roar. Ooh, get a little phasing in there. Thunder Wave. Scald. Do we get Scald? Okay, we don't get Scald. We'll Surf, and then we'll run Ice Beam, I guess. And we'll go defensive on this fella. Low-key, Kyogre is not that bulky. And we'll go Terra Fairy, because that's just generally a good Terra type. Oh, I actually did totally miss the donation. That's crazy. Bognor, thank you very much for the £2 saying in before Pinka loses his mind from AG Cheese. We'll see. You know, if I'll open myself up to the rage tonight for your entertainment, and we'll see what happens. So I think that I'll go with a Choice Band Terra Water one. We've got to have a Kingambit answer, because that's actually like a good Pokemon. So maybe we go like fighting on this. Let's go Fairy. Miraidon answer. Aqua Jet. I really want to go Terra. Let's go Terra Ghost. Wave Crash, sure, and Flip Turn. Right, seems fair enough. Yeah, Banded Adamant, sure. And then we'll go with the Scarf one. Let's figure out how much speed. Fastest thing in the metagame, is Koraidon or Miraidon faster? Okay, same. So, Timid. This is VGC, dude. Okay. Basculegion. Sure. Joyce Scarf. And we're going to be +2 because of rain. So we don't need to be that fast. Do we need any speed? We need a little bit. Okay, we've got to hit 44 speed, and let's see if there's anything like we should hit. 304. Is that okay for normal circumstances? I feel like maybe we want to outspeed like Arceus. Let's like, how fast is? They don't. We'll go with this. We'll go with 44 speed, and if we want more, we'll add more. And then we got £2 donation from Nikto 3827. Thank you very much. Saying don't worry, Pink. They're not starving. They're 15 and 13. Okay, cool. And then $2 donation from Captain's Mass saying, do you want me to give input on your team or not? Input's always appreciated. Input is always appreciated. Oh, 438 on Cali's Shadow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. This thing is... And that's VGC, and this thing's still that fast. Oh, my gosh. Folks, that's not good. All right, let's up this speed to outspeed a Scarf Calyrex Shadow. $112. There we go. That seems better. And we'll go rest in HP, Adamant. Yeah, and on this we'll go Last Respects, Flip Turn, Wave Crash, Aqua Jet again. We can adjust if we're having major Kingambit issues. Let's see. Should we just run it? Should we just run it, folks, and see what happens? We've broken so many rules of conventional good team building. So many. This team's going to be awful. Yeah, no, if we face a... Like, Rillaboom is not a thing in this format, but if we see one, it's so over. So, yeah, we're... It's so over. But we're not going to see a Rillaboom. Ain't no way. Okay, we got a level 1 Carbink in the house. That's worrisome. Okay, that's what we're doing today. I see. All right, let's let's still start with Lou. I'll click Spikes. If they go into Hatterene, they go into Hatterene. Oh, we got a fan. That's cool. Thanks. And we got Black Sludge on deck. Okay. I'll click Spikes again. Cool. We could go for the third layer here. It's pretty greedy, but I'm going for it. Oh, and it's minimum speed. Makes sense, honestly. Yeah. I'll go Basculegion, then we can switch into our eject Kyogre. Let's see how much this takes. Actually, we should switch something else in first. Can our Basculegion live this? Can our other Basculegion live this? Let's see. Oh, it can't process the fact that I have 2 Basculegion. We'll go into the Scarf Basculegion first. Then we'll go into the eject Kyogre here. And then we'll start clicking last respects with the banned one. Do we Terra Ghost is an interesting question. Oh my gosh, we don't kill this thing. Let's Terra Ghost. This is scary. This is already scary, guys. We do get the kill, though. Critical hit probably didn't matter unless they were, like, physically defensive for whatever reason. Oh, it's to die instantly. I see. Let's go immediately into treads. See how that does for us. Okay, that's glasses for sure. Did a lot. I'll click EQ. Okay, awesome. That went well. Carbink dies. Cool. Works for me. I think we're okay against the threat of the reverse sweep. I think we'll be okay. Do we EQ or do we set rocks? As much as I'm tempted to go for the greedy rocks, EQ is definitely the right play here. Okay, we get red carded. All right. That's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking we just go into our defensive Kyogre. It should be able to take hits from this really well. Teleport comes out. Okay, makes sense. Go into the treads. Try for the immunity. We'll see. Drain. Okay, we instantly get red. And now we lose 2 Pokemon, but we've got the Terra Ghost Legion, so that's good. But yeah, we've got to sack 2 Pokemon. What are the 2 we sack? I mean, maybe they don't have... Okay, they do. They do indeed have an electric move. If we lose our... Okay, it's not my first game, at least. Go into this and just jet. I think we can win this with Scarf Origin Pulse. That's the plan. That's the plan. Let's Water Spout here. See what happens. Hopefully we kill. Okay, that's good. Critical hit shouldn't matter. Swap to Legion here. Terra Dark we see, and the Sucker Punch fails. Beautiful. Will that kill an offensive Kyogre? Has a chance to, actually, which is wild. Let's jet then. Hopefully they... Okay, there we go. I don't think we're putting it into range of 2 spikes, though, so that's the bad news. They can just switch out. We'll Origin Pulse here and hope they just stay in. But if they just sack something and then go back into Gambit, I think that does it and we die. We'll see. Hopefully they just go for it here. Yeah, they've sacked. Good, smart play. Yeah, they know what to do. They know what to do here. Yep, GG. Okay. We got to adjust for King Gambit. How, though? How do we adjust for King Gambit? AG players are like the Florida men of showdown, says Dr. Bachmore. Thank you very much for the £2. Yeah, kind of. I mean, that seemed like a pretty typical team. I don't think. Well, no, I guess it was Trick Room with the Carbink nonsense, but it's nothing too crazy. What is the play versus King Gambit? Why Origin Pulse over Water Spout? Because if I clicked Water Spout and took like 99% of my health from a Sucker Punch, my Water Spout would do like 2 damage and not kill even a Hatterene. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, our team definitely loses to Gambit, especially Glass's Terra Dart. I mean, it was really pretty stupid that we ran into a Glass's Terra Dart Gambit immediately. Like that was unfortunate, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that probably could have happened that's unfortunate with this team. Because it's just not very good, which I'm aware. I'm aware this team isn't very good, but you know, I wanna give it a go anyway. Let's just swap this out for a Tusk. Seems fine. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We have no fairy resist now, which is pretty bad, but we'll run it. See what happens. We could go like an Indeedee angle, add psychic terrain to this, but we'll see. We'll see how we feel. This seems like we should be able to sweep. I think I want to lead with my Scarf Ogre. Oh, thanks. Okay, actually... No, let's just... No. We'll lead Scarf. We'll lead Scarf Kyogre. Okay, obviously not great. Not what we want to see. Let's go into our... Well, we could go into the defensive... Could go into our Tusk here. Let's do that. Tusk can probably take a hit from this. SD, okay, it's worrisome. It's going to click Scale Shot. It's probably going to click Scale Shot. So I could Terra Fairy Headlong Rush here. Then get up rocks next turn. That seems fine. Used Low Kick. Didn't see that coming. But okay. Alright, let's go into our... I believe our defensive Kyogre can take a hit here. Keep showing us the offensive one. We'll find out if it can take a hit here. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll go into Lou on this, it's fine. And it drags out with a red card, the absolute worst possible thing. Beautiful. Let's go into our Kyogre here. Oh, that's tragic. I was really hoping it wouldn't just drag out the Koraidon with a red card, but then it did just that, folks. All right, here we go. Low kick. Okay, so we would have lived that. Now we can go into a Basculegion, and we can click Wave Crash. Kind of smokes here. Let's click Wave Crash. Okay, Koraidon sacked. Huge win. Huge, huge win. Let's just go Lou here. We can stack up some hazards. Poltergeist will fail because of our red card being gone. We're going to Dragon Tail us out into Tusk, which we cannot touch this thing even a little bit. Let's set rocks. Oh, they already set. Okay, well, we're going to set rocks again here. This is not going well, is it? I don't think they can touch me either, though. I'm going to set rocks. Uh-huh, that's what I thought. I can do this forever. Oh, they have shadow. Okay, never mind. No, we can't. Update to the situation. We cannot do this forever. Let's go into our Kyogre here. Okay, we can T-Wave this. That gets us on the path to figuring out what we can do with this Pokemon. Alright, Shadow Sneak. Cool. Let's Ice Beam it. Okay, they seem really insistent on taking us down, which I'm okay with, because we get last respects in the house. Let's do it. Their Shadow Sneak is not coming close to killing me. Okay, Lou comes in. Let's see how much we do. We did nothing, guys. Okay, well, we can go into our Kyogre here. We'll see if... I don't think they'll attack. Yeah, I was expecting hazards there, and now we can Water Spout, which does kill even a max specially defensive Tinglu. Impressive stuff. Very impressive stuff. They're going into their Kyogre. Let's see. Ooh, not taking that so well. Beautiful. Good stuff. You outspeed us. Timid. There we go. Okay. Well, a very easy Tusk Sack. And we can now go into you. And I think we can click Wave Crash. I think we do want to click Wave Crash. In case the Lou just enters. Could also Flip Turn. I'm not sure if that really does anything for us, though. Lets us reposition ourselves with Lou. I think we just Wave Crash. No, I'll Flip Turn here. Because that will kill Calyrex, I believe. This thing's frail. It will not. Holy, everything has so many stats. Pinka's OU brain shows Tusk over Arceus. I can't. Thank you very much for the $2 donation. But I do like Rapid Spin. So there is a reason. I didn't just say screw it. Well, how the heck do you guys say Kyogre? Like, does it, like, what? I just don't understand this, why this is such a problem. Anyway, let's go for another one. They're about to time out. Yeah, I don't think they really had any good shot there. Cool. Okay, this should be a total destruction here. I can't imagine my opponent not getting destroyed. This should be GG. Yeah, oh, Sword Stance. Okay, like fine, but... Drained, but yeah, you're going to get red carded out, and you're going to have to deal with all these hazards. Okay, let's eject out, and let's start destroying everything. Down you go. Yeah, this should be pretty good for us. You're not. Okay, I was going to say you're not Sucker Punch, and then they totally were, but it's fine. It's Wave Crash. Wish we'd Terra Watered in retrospect. They failed to make a Shed Tail. Good stuff. Yeah, this I don't see how my opponent just does anything other than lose this game. This is looking so tough. Like, yeah, no, you're not winning this, dude. I don't know what my opponent thinks they're cooking, but they've got no way of getting out of this one. We'll just go into our defensive one here. Surf, why not? Yeah, this I don't understand what we're facing, but it's not very good. Yeah, no Rapid Spin for you. And we are Scarf on this one, so we are super fast. So we can just Terra Water here and shut this down. GG. Okay, that wasn't really a game. That wasn't really a game. Oh boy, we're facing a Clawitzer. Good news is our Scarf Legion, I think, has got this game pretty much locked down. Looks like a pretty easy matchup. Not if they get up webs, though. Webs could be tricky. I think we just have to get up our own hazards to combat that. I don't think there's anything we can really do to stop them from getting up webs. Hopefully they don't have Terra Ghost, but they should. They really should. Oh, what am I talking about? Terra Ghost doesn't matter. They have ghost types. Okay, yeah, we'll spike up here. Just getting up maximum hazards will help us pressure their team, because I don't think there's anything we can do to deny their hazards. Water Pulse comes out doing a ton. LO Klotzer, good to see we're using the good sets. Always nice to see. Okay, so yeah, we just let this go here. I'll Whirlwind in case they switch. They do not decide to switch. So this should just be, we can go into Basculegion. Yeah, and this should kill pretty well. Has a good chance to kill Arachnid too, depending on the set. So we can maybe even keep webs off the field. I don't know why the heck they would let us keep webs off the field, but they're playing this game just so weird. Yeah, we are banded on this. We could Terra Ghost as well. I think that's definitely worth it to make sure this thing dies. Like, max defense here does die to Terra Ghost. And we do not want this Arachnid ever to be setting up webs. So that's really good. I think with that, we've probably won the game. I don't really see how my opponent gets past this at this point. Let's check Dragon Ascent damage. We're dying to that. I know this thing has airlock, so this isn't going to, like, do anything, but I think I'm still okay with ejecting into our Kyogre. Dragon Ascent comes out. That is banded damage. No, that is Life Orb damage, but either way, it's fine. We can still outspeed here. My concern with Ice Beaming is that Cloyster will come in and destroy us. But I guess we can just Last Respects it with our Scarf Legion, so we should be fine. Just go for the Ice Beam. Okay. That's good. I'm ready for King's Rock Cloyster. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. We can outspeed. We've got a Scarf Legion and Rain. It's not going to be a problem. So I'm going to go into our Kyogre here so we can roar this thing out immediately if it tries any shenanigans. And if it just kills us, that's fine. Cool. It just killed us. That's fine. Legion. Let's just go into this guy. In case they're Terra Normal, which I find somewhat probable, I think I just want to Wave Crash here. Okay, looks like they are not wanting to Terra anything, which is okay. That's fine. I don't know why Lucario is the play here. I think I go into Tusk here so we don't end up hitting the Cloyster in like a situation where we're outside of rain. SD, sure. I'll click Headlong Rush. Down it goes. King's Rock is not quite a 50-50. I think it's out of favor for you to flinch. It's like 41 or something like that. And I'll just click Headlong here. I don't know. I don't think it'll be Terra Flying. Okay, like they're gaming a little bit, but to what end? I'll click. If they Terra Flying here, good on them. They're crazy, but I don't think they do. Okay, down we go there. We can just go into Kyogre. Oh, they're Life Orb, poor thing. Okay, in that case, let's just finish this up with a quick Aqua Jet. Let's get another game going. GG. Okay, we're 3-1. We had a rough start, but we've been climbing back. What is this, dude? Like we should just be able to win with rain. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking at. Let's lead with our Scarf Kyogre here. You know, if they're Sash, they'll live, but then we can Water Spout through probably a few Pokemon. So if they want to attack us... Okay, they're going to go into Umbreon, which is going to get absolutely smoked by Water Spout. Yeah, this is going well so far. Not much to think about this game, just clicking Water Spout. So if we Terra Water here, do you die? Like you might. Yeah, I'm inclined to go for it. You only live once, right? Nice, beautiful. This is fun. This is fun. This is why we play Pokemon, isn't it? Come on. This is why we play Pokemon. Okay, there's the quick forfeit. GG. As I said, we'd kind of be speedrunning ladder today. Let me do a quick poll here. Multiple games, a lot of people don't like them, but in cases like this, I wonder if it's the play. We're going to lead with Tinglu in a manner that should surprise nobody. Hazards are obviously important against a team that has probably 5 Focus Sash Pokemon. So yeah, that's all we're going to do. We'll start with a Spike. Okay, we get Spored. That's fine. I'm so not worried about this. We have Whirlwind, we have Red Card. We'll be okay. Let's Spike up now. Actually, I guess I'll throw off a Whirl. Well, no. Okay, I'm glad I Whirlwinded there because Taunt does exist, and that can be kind of scary. I'll Spike up here. Okay, they forfeit. GG. Cool. We are getting wins. Most people say yes, so we're going to start doing multiple games at once. All right, this will be fun. Maybe a Mental Herb would be good for Tinglu. Anyway, though. HF. Okay. Probably going to be Water Absorb, so we'll have to be ready for that. Either way, I think we're okay to just go with the typical Hazard lead. We'll get another search going here. Start with Tinglu. Let's get up our Stealth Rock. HF. Okay, this team is a Hatterene, but we should just be able to click Water attacks. Pretty okay. I think this is a Scarf Kyogre game. Yeah, we should just be good to click Water Spout. They trick us. Their choice Scarf. That hurt. Oh, no. We kill them. Okay. Flower Trick comes out, not banded damage, and we can go for a Spike here. Hi. Okay, there we go. Nice. They're going for Dragon Pulse. Not terribly challenging for us. Okay to go for another Spike. We can let this die here. Thank you. That's nice. Yeah, I'm okay to let this die here. I don't think they have any form of removal, so I've never seen it before. Me neither, man. Water Spout, they were not Scarf on Staraptor, so that was easy. We're going to go into our Kyogre here, and we'll click Ice Beam. That'll cover the Clodsire coming in. Covers a lot. In general, I think all their likely switch-ins are covered by Ice Beam. If they stay in and attack us, we just eject out, and we go into Basculegion and start destroying stuff. Driftblim comes out. This, let's Terra Water and kill this. I think they just probably lose to Scarf Kyogre on Team Preview. Okay, Terra Flying Hurricane. Love that they burned their Terra on that. That's beautiful. And we should be able to just win here with our Last Respects Legion. There we go. Yeah, we can't kill a Poliwrath, but, like, we'll do a good chunk. And they tried to click Belly Drum, so now we can kill a Poliwrath. Claude comes in. You're not going to like taking this Claude. I'm afraid to tell you. I'm afraid to be the bearer of bad news. You're not going to like this. Yeah, down it goes. GG. Okay, let's get another game going. We're 6-1 now. How much is Last Respects doing? Enough. Okay, there's Scarf. Good to know. We are going to die there. That is okay, though. Should just be able to go into Tusk here, click Rapid Spin, and I think win, honestly. And we have Scarf Legion in the back as well for Last Respects, so we're super covered. Go for just the Headlong here. Looking at this team, I think Hazards would be nice, but they do have Hatterene. I think a Tusk lead is probably good to counter the likely Koraidon. Okay, down that goes Palafin. Sure, I'll Headlong Rush you too. Let's see what they want to do. Flip turn, they'll die on coming back in on Hazards, and that should be game. Yeah, we can just Headlong Rush this. Let's look back at this other game. This is definitely the more pressing of the two at this point. We can just eject out here, go into Legion, and probably flip turn. Okay, interesting. They want to do this. We can just surf, see what they want to do. Okay, they stay in. I'm kind of surprised to see that. They dekiss. We will get ejected out, and we can go into Legion. Go for just a nice, powerful flip turn here. Probably they go into Koraidon, but then we can reset Rain with our Kyogre. And we'll just CC to end this game. GG. Flip turn comes out. They stay in. They stay in and just decide to eat it. I can respect that. We can surf twice here and kill you, I believe. Yeah, based on how much Surf did and how much Draining Kiss is doing, we can surf twice here. And if we could kill this Hatterene, that'd be awesome for our team. Already, the chip is nice because it allows Tusk to potentially get up rocks. But yeah, we'll just go for another Surf here. Hopefully they leave it in. If they don't, we can deal with that later. Sure. That's nice. They liked playing with us. I'm happy to hear that. They sack Hatterene. Huge news for our Hazard stack. Great stuff. HF, Smeargle lead. This is a little awkward. I think our Scarf, Legion, and Range should be able to shut down all the shenanigans. Sockon chat. Last Respects and Rage Fist are crazy. I can't wait for the new Gen 10 move, FU, that has 50% Omni Boost, which is the signature of a new Serene Gracemon. That's so real. They really do like to do it like that, don't they? Let's just lead with Lou here. I don't think, once again, it's kind of like the Arachnid situation. I don't think we can prevent Hazards from going up. We can maybe remove them later with Tusk, but we'll just set them up to start. The man himself. Yay, they recognize us. Well, we won't turn on the timer. Okay, we have a Tinglu, so that's the play. Okay, it brings them into Ditto. I'm okay with that. I think if we both set Hazards, that is advantage me, because I have Spin and you don't. Okay, they do indeed get it up. They go for Pounce, which isn't that good against a Ting Lu. Killing this would be kind of cool. Would it be more cool than getting up more layers of spikes? I don't think so. Okay, and they ended up switching out anyway, so that turned out well. I'll go for spikes here. Okay, they fake us out. Cool. Probably means you don't have taunt. I can't imagine you running. Okay, let's get the whirlwinds going because this is starting to get out of hand. Okay, and we bring out the Deoxys attack again. This other game's going very well. Spike up. We should live this. Let's go. Let's just get up another layer. I'll just EQ here. EQ again. See what we hit. Like 3 times spit F. I don't know. I don't know what that 3 times spit F is doing for you. I don't think I have a single. Actually, I guess it helps against Kyogre, but like you're not cooking with this. Let's whirlwind, and it's looked like a Crydon. Like you gave it -2 attack. So I don't know what the plan was there. Awesome, we get a Miraidon coming out. Draco actually will kill us, which is wild. Shout out to Miraidon for being insane. I wonder if our Tusk can take that Draco. It looks like our Tusk can. So that's kind of what I'm inclined to do. Let's just rapid spin here. Okay, we do indeed survive. I think we need to sack multiple Pokemon to get the last respects kill is the trouble here. Yeah, so we'll let this die. I have a plan to get their Ditto with last respects. We've got to go into our Scarf, like our... Actually, no, that won't work. Yeah, their last respects could be scary for us. I think there's really no way around that. Go for another spike here, though. They Draco. That did so much more than the Calc said. This must have been like modest specs, but we do survive. And I can now go into our eject button friend here. And that's going to do 0. Cool. And we can go into this guy, and I think we wave crash, and we just seriously take some souls. All right. I think we can just go into Legion. I don't think we need to... Yeah, their Surging Strikes won't kill us. They don't really have any good way of hitting us, so this seems fine here. You know what'd be crazy is the non-imposter Ditto. Do I help people with team building for free? Yes, I do. Feel free to reach out anytime. You're not Scarf. You're Scarf. You're Scarf. Okay. Okay. They were Scarf. We still should be fine. Well, actually, do they outspeed us with Scarf? They actually do. No, hold on. They don't. I kind of want to maintain our bluff, but shouldn't we just click wave? We should just click wave crash. Yeah. Okay, Ditto. They sacked their Ditto. That was the absolute worst sack possible. I'm so glad you did that. All right, let's sack our Kyogre here. That was super weird, but okay, cool. Really happy to see that. We see a substitute come out. That's not what we want to see. Can our Scarf Kyogre live one? Actually, no, we sack here anyway. Okay, interesting. Surprised to see them just nasty plot there. That's greedy and for no reason. You clicked Astral Barrage. Everything died after the boost. Yeah, you definitely get outsped. You don't have priority. Oh, sadly, their Rabombi does outspeed, though. That was a little bit of a throw by me. But I can just go hard whale on that. Yeah, they Psyshock. That is totally fine. We can go into our banded one and just flip turn out here. Actually, I think Scarf one flip turn would have been better, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Go into our Scarf one here. Hopefully bait out the Koraidon. Okay, there we go. We'll go into the defensive Kyogre here. Get Outrage. That will barely 2-hit KO. We could Terra Fairy here. Let's check that Outrage damage. It's showing the offensive, so I don't really know what set this is. I think we do Terra Fairy Ice Beam. I think that's the right play. Because I think this is a Scarf Koraidon. We can just shut that down quickly. Cool. Okay, so I think we just go into Tusk here. Go into our Tusk. Dragon Claw is crazy. You don't see that too often. And we don't want to, like, just clicking Headlong Rush here is the right play. There's no need to get tricky with Rapid Spin and worry about hazards. Okay, the Arceus comes out. Let's just click Surf. I feel no need to dance around this. Okay, yeah, that we've won that game. Headlong Rush comes out. Awesome, awesome, awesome. They don't die, I think. I don't think they die to one more entry, but they definitely die to 2. Also, I know there's not a lot of chat engagement right now. Playing 2 games at once is not like that hard, but I do want to focus a little bit. I'll just click Wave Crash here. People are saying there'd be a competitive Pokemon singles class if I was in school, if I was a teacher. Nah, there would not be. I'm not that insane. GG. Okay. Upload that. Let's get another one going here. Yeah, we'll Headlong. We'll see if this thing's Scarf or not. HF. Okay, probably not a Water Absorb Lantern, so we should just be good to spam water moves. Let's lead with the... we'll lead with Tinglu. Why not? Lantern lead. Good. That works for us. Okay, it is Scarf confirmed. Good to know. We can go into our Scarf Kyogre here, and this is a super easy Water Spout. Should kill. This thing has to be holding the Intrepid Sword, so it cannot outspeed us. Red card here is great to have against a Serperior. Cool. Please don't be Defog. That'd be so sad. If you pulled out the Defog here, I'd be devastated. Okay, just a CC. Epic. And I think that's banded damage. That is banded damage. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Because now I can go into my banded Legion. And we can just flip turn next turn. Yep, beautiful. Here we go. We will just go for a flip turn. We don't have anything killed yet, so our... ooh, I could go greedy here and go for the last layer. We could also just go Tusk, click CC. I think let's get greedy. Let's go for the last layer. Draco definitely kills us, but maybe they're one of the... Okay, they lose to inactivity. For a second, I thought that was us that lost to inactivity. But GG. We are now 9-1 for anyone who's keeping track. We are 9-1. So we are pretty much destroying this ladder. Whoops, not Team Builder. Okay, they Dragon Pulse, we live. Greed always pays off. Always be greedy. Always be greedy, guys. Okay, let's go into our eject button one here, and then we can go into our banded guy and go for a nice big wave crash to eliminate this Hydreigon. We see Dragon Pulse could be Scarf. It is not Scarf. We have an Execute on our screen. Once again, this should just be a pretty cut and dry spam water move situation. We'll start off with Tinglu, though. Yeah, I don't think you live this, dude. Yeah, not Water Absorb. Water Absorb Lantern would be a crazy play. Okay, and we get another win. We are now 10-1. Oh. Okay. Not a human. Okay, I think this is a bot someone set up to troll. I don't think this is allowed. I definitely do not want bots on the ladder. Actually, no, it does kind of seem like an official message. Well, okay, I'm going to lock in on this bot game really quickly, though. Well, all right, we'll do this first. Okay, they're clicking sleep powder. This is absolutely nonsense. Let's see here. Rabambi lead is pretty obvious. They don't have removal, though, other than potentially Arceus, so let's just stack hazards. Of course, they would make a bot play webs. That Moonblast did kind of a lot. Okay, then we get smoked by a grass knot immediately afterward. I think that kills everything on our team, so... What's the least valuable Pokemon? Probably Tusk. We can go Kyogre. Did we die to a Gina? Yeah, we do. And we can sack Tusk. And then we can go Scarf Legion. And Wave Crash here should kill. Oh, they're Scarf and Web. So we instantly get 6-0'd by the bot. That is kind of funny. Actually, Legion maybe with Terra Ghost. No, at this point they do too much. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Like Aqua Jet, hope for a critical hit or something. No. Yeah, okay, it was... I mean, okay, though, like, Scarf Calyrex Webs, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, what are... Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, we do... Our entire team is weak to grass attacks, though. That is pretty bad, isn't it? Looks like I won, GG. Yeah. This thing's 1500s. That's kind of funny. No, okay, so we got hard counter teamed by a bot. There was literally nothing I could have done about that. Actually, I could have double Aqua Jetted. We could have done that, but like, you know, and we were sleeping for 3 turns. Yeah, we could have double Aqua Jetted, but realistically, I had no way of knowing it would be a Scarf Calyrex on Webs. Like, yeah, like, no, like, there's no way. We'll go, I mean, I don't think we really change any Terra types because of that. We're not going to face Scarf Calyrex on Webs again. That's, like, the most BS thing I've ever seen. Okay, let's hopefully not get slept for 3 turns again, but let's get another game going. We're 10-2 now. Thank you, Bognor, for the £2 saying President Pinko with the pledge of Allo Giants. Yeah, I know Scarf Calyrex is good, but it was Scarf on Webs. Like, that's insane. That is not a set. Okay, we're facing a Toxicroak, which is actually pretty bad, but Last Respect should have us covered. So let's just lead with Tinglu again. Okay, our Tinglu is like sleeping maximum turns every time, which is pretty annoying. Guy saying execute is low-key cooking. Meanwhile, we are fully using it to set up... We've gotten max sleep turns every time, dude. This is actually annoying because now we can't get up a full layer without... I'll still go for it. And we'll Whirlwind here and see if they miss the sleep powder. But yeah, we've gotten 3 turns of sleep every time this thing's put us to sleep, which is irritating. Okay, it's Focus Punch for some reason. Sure, fine. I'll just click Spikes again. They do indeed hit. Okay, let's go into Tusk. They will be allowed to sleep powder multiple things, which should be kept in mind here. Okay, they just Drain Punch us, fine. We'll go into this Kyogre here and go for an Ice Beam. See if we can catch the Toxicroak. We do immediately catch the Toxicroak and it dies. Cool. We'll go for the, I guess, the Headlong Rush here. We'll go into our... we'll wait till we wake up. And then we'll go Kyogre and roar this thing out. We'll go into the eject button here just to make sure this thing doesn't do any nonsense. Then we'll go into our Banded Legion and just go for a Wave Crash. This thing gets 3 turns of sleep every single time. This is pretty irritating. Okay, yeah, and it just does that again. If we could not get a 3-turn sleep one of these times, that'd be super cool. Yeah, I'll just click Wave Crash again on this. Yeah, everything's dying. Cool. Maybe wake up. Just an idea. Cool, that dies too. No, you're not waking up. Seriously, every time. Okay, let's just switch out here. And we'll roar you. Holy crap, dude. We never wake up against this Executor. Or this Execute. This is like so unexpectedly frustrating. Okay, we'll just click Headlong here. There we go. Finally, not a maximum turn sleep. Never thought I'd see the day. Let's go into our Scarf Kyogre here, and we can Ice Beam whatever annoying thing comes in. Okay, they click Stomp on us, so that's not too tough to take, and we should just be able to win that game. Mousehold comes in. Yeah, I think we kill you with a Water Spout here. Water Spout's 96 base power, meaning it will super kill. Good thing it wasn't a Scarf Mousehold. That would have been rage-inducing. Okay, we get that win pretty easily. GG. We'll click Water Spout just to see how much we do. We kill. That's satisfying because that Pokemon was pretty annoying. We'll lead Lou. We can fully just stack up on this. Magneton, you're not going to survive this. There's no way. T-Spikes do kind of destroy us, so we'll have to be proactive with that. And they spin. That's not good. We'll go for EQ here. See if we can just kill this thing immediately. Nope. Okay. Let's rock up. Let's EQ. Let's EQ again. We can eventually stack up on this, but it'll be a little annoying. Quick Claw. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to click Water Spout. Like, at this point, I don't think you have anything. Yeah, okay, this does the sleep powder thing. Dude, why must we sleep the maximum number of turns every single time? It is like, I knew it would be 3 turns, because that's just kind of how we roll here. Let's Whirlwind this thing out. It's Bug Buzz and it kills us. Awesome. Okay. I don't even know what to say to that, really. Let's go into this and we'll click Roar. We should be able to survive, and then we can just go into our... It's your Air Slash. You're not even Hurricane. That's so weird. Okay. But it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We can go into Basculegion here, and we can click a nice big Wave Crash. Level 1 Cottony too. Cool. Got the whole cheesing family in here. All right, GG. So that's a win. We're now 12-2. Terraflying Sash. I see. I see. Go into this and click Aqua Jet, and then probably lose to a Ditto is the game plan. HF. Okay, this looks like should just be a last respect situation. We'll lead with Treads. Mimikyu comes in. Interesting. I think our only chance of having any shot at this game is removing hazards. So I'm kind of tempted to just stay in and attack this thing. I'll just do it. Destiny Bond comes out. That's not good. I don't know why you click Destiny Bond as if I could, like, somehow kill you. I can't. We can go into Kyogre here. I think that's all we can do. They're going to curse. Interesting. Let's look at this other game for a minute. Okay, this thing cannot kill us with anything, so let's just set up rocks. And I'll keep it at rocks for now because they do have that Cinderace. We can eject out on this, actually, to prevent it from actually pivoting. So that's pretty cool. Let's do that. Awesome. And we'll go into the banded guy and just go for a nice big wave crash. That seems good to me. I'll just surf here. It unfortunately went and had Shadow Sneak, so that's not good. Oh, I think I'll go Tusk and Headlong here. The T-Spikes were really rough this game. Okay, we do 88, really good damage to Palafin. Yeah, you die. I don't know what that play was, but okay, we take that. Okay, Palafin dies on entry. Okay, good play to make me think you didn't have Sucker Punch, though, I guess. That was kind of... You were kind of gaming with that one. We'll just go into Tusk here and click a nice close combat. Okay, they're super fast Mimikyu. We get debonded and we lose. That's basically the situation. Go Kyogre, see if we can kill a Ditto. That's kind of our only hope. They throw, but this should be it. And this is the banded one. Okay, if they stay in here and they don't kill, we could win this game. Okay, they realized their throw and switched out. Good on them. No, but it comes down to a speed tie, I think, because of their mistake. I think they kind of threw, and now it's a speed tie. Yeah, if we win this speed tie, we win the game. We lose the speed tie instantly. Awesome. They might stay in here and they threw. Okay, they completely threw. We should have Terra Ghosted there, actually. I think we would have guaranteed lives, so that was really bad on my part. Oh boy, no. Oh, no, 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 no. It's going to protect too, isn't it? If it has protect, it's over. Oh, thank heavens. That was a crazy comeback. Crazy comeback. 13-2. Okay, they leave in their Cinderace to die for some reason. And this is a Boots Meowscarada, so I don't know who you think you're fooling with this one. They Terra Grass to barely hang on. And for what? To get swept by a Kyogre clicking Water Spout. Okay, Glamora lead, we don't want to activate that. Let's get started with the Water Spouts. Yeah, we'll just click Water Spout. Hatterene for press secretary, bouncing back all the questions. That's kind of funny. Both of our opponents are thinking about what to do against what. And they get the Quick Claw. Right, should have known. Just Quick Claw. Just let Quick Claw activate. Get your hazards up. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Yeah, you're not Scarf. That's what I thought. Shaman Sky comes out. If we Terra, we do kill you unless you're also Scarf. Are you Scarf? It's possible. It's very possible. Probably the smart play is to get out of this situation, but I'm going to go for it. They are Scarf, folks. They are Scarf, but we didn't get flinched, so we got kind of bailed. We're going to get up our Stealth Rock here. Well, we don't need to Terra. Scarf Dire Claw comes out and puts us to sleep. Could have told you that was about to happen. Let's go Ting Lu on this. Yeah, the Scarf Dire Claw sleep is like... That makes a ton of sense. That, yeah. Okay, okay, Life Orb delayed. All right, buddy. Wow. Okay. This should die to a flip turn. These things are so frail. Yeah, we're in serious trouble with that Shaman. Since actually, no, we do have Tusk to set rocks, potentially. I'll go into our Kyogre here. Okay, they didn't get any more Dire Claws. So that's 14-2. Yeah, Quick Claw over Sash there was a crazy play from the Glamora. Full grass weakness team is wild on my part, though. I should not be running this. Okay, we're getting cheesed again by a bot. This time we're going to play it smarter. We're going to lead with Tusk, and we're going to Rapid Spin. Because we are not, we're not going to get rolled again. Not like we did last time. Let's see what they do. They Moonblast. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Headlong. Rabombi dead. Now we're looking good. Now we're cooking. Do we just eject immediately into the Scarf Legion? Do we get rocks first? Tusk really has no other value. So let's just rock up to power up our first, Oh, they click Psyshock for some reason. They might be a different team, I guess that's a possibility. I think I'll go into Water Spout Kyogre here. Is this the same team? I can't remember. If they Psyshock us, we can go to Tinglu next turn. Okay, they are Sash this time around. Interesting, that's not good. We'll go into Legion, the Strong Legion, and flip turn into the Scarf Legion, I think is the move. Shaman comes in. Yeah, this is rough. We'll go into our Eject Kyogre here. They don't Seed Flare us, which is insane. We'll go into the Scarf one here. Hopefully they won't see it coming, and we can outspeed them and Wave Crash. Arceus Ground comes in. Folks, I'm suspicious. Let's Wave Crash anyway. Okay, bot's just making weird plays out here. We'll go into the Eject button guy. Okay, there's the Scale Shot coming out. I don't think our Banded one outspeeds, but I think our Scarf one does. Do you want to show me the damage, or are you just not gonna? Okay, it's just not. Calc-Dex is not feeling like showing me that calc. So let's go into it and just see. Okay, not honestly that great, but I guess it's enough. Okay, what were you lying to me? Was that defensive? What set was this? What BP are you showing? 100, it's not 100 BP. It's more, what are you doing, dude? All right, let's Last Respects this. And then we should be able to just go Legion. Well, I don't want to presume. So we'll go Tinglu first and EQ this. Okay, cool. We can EQ this. We have a Ghost type, so I'm not worried about all this Swords Dancing. We should be fine. We can Terra Ghost here. Doesn't hurt. Okay, we beat the bot. Oh my gosh. Lost inactivity. I was too locked in on the bot game. GG. Unfortunate, because we killed the Shaman, so we totally won that game. But, well. I beat the bot, though, and we got a ton of elo from that. Not as much as I thought we'd get, though, but that's good. Yeah, problem is the real calc, putting in like the shaman, and putting in the thing, the Koraidon and the -1 defense and the last respects, like it takes a lot of time. All right, while this one game is searching, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. All right, here we go. HF. Volcanion is not great, so Last Respects is going to be really good here. Let's just start off with Hazard Stack, as always. Have a good night, Bognor. Let's get this thing out of here. Okay, it's going to get itself out of here. Let's see what gets dragged out. Volcanion, okay, that's kind of good. That's good, Chip. And then Sinistcha. All right, well, that's okay. Sinistcha is obviously a bit rough for us because we can't touch it, but let's go for a spike here. Okay, I'll Whirlwind here. They should just go try to kill us, but maybe not. Really weird to lead with Lecky, but okay. I'll EQ. I expect they're going to want to be removing hazards. We have Whirlwind, so I'm not really worried about this. Let's see how red card interacts with that. Okay, you do remove before you get pushed out. Tusk probably has spin too. Okay, I'll just Whirlwind this. Tusk can get on out of here. And let's click rocks again. Okay, cool. We can go into Band Legion here at Last Respects. We'll definitely kill this thing. Probably they'll Terra or switch, but that's fine because then they've used that resource. Nope, they just sack Sinistcha. Works for me too. Okay, that is very, very offensive. Just click spikes, let us die. And we can go in here. Reason I didn't just switch into this is because Reflect runs out this turn, so the timing works out well. I'll go for a Surf here as we hopefully just get Thundered or Moonblast or whatever. That Moonblast did a ton, so this is definitely an offensive Clefable. We can go... Ooh, we could. Let's go into Tusk here instead of going into Kyogre, so we can hit this thing with a fighting move or something. Okay, Surf comes out. I'm okay to go into, I think the Scarf Legion here is fine. And if they go for the spin, we can block it. Beautiful. And now we can flip turn. We do outspeed Lecky. And now we can go into our Terra Ghost Legion and probably just win the game with Last Respects. We go for a CC there. Just hit the Ting-Lu. No need to predict. I'll click it again. Ivel comes out. I believe you do die to Last Respects. We can Terra Ghost to be certain about it. How did you outspeed? Oh, I was thinking of the other Iron Valiant that I already pushed out. Yeah, truly anything does indeed go at this elo. We'll go into Eject Kyogre here. And then we can just go into Scarf Legion and click Last Respects. Okay, GG. It's harder to climb this ladder than I thought. Like, or rather not as fast as I thought. Forfeit, GG. Okay, these bot games are big points, so I'm going to lock in on this. They keep using variations of webs. I'm going to just lead with this. Let's see what they do. I'll click Rapid Spin again. Okay, they kill us this time. I'll go into the Scarf Kyogre and go Ice Beam here. Okay, good thing we killed that Ravambi. If it turned out to be Spadef or something, I would not have been happy. I'll go for an Ice Beam here because this is really valuable chip. And they just immediately kill, so that is banded for sure. We can go into our Kyogre here and probably go into the powerful one, I think is fine. And they are just going to stand in low kick, which is kind of a noob play to make. But looks like Wave Crash should hit everything really hard. And they sat Koraidon. Horrible play from the bot coming out here. This is seeming Scarf to me, so I'm going to go into Ting Lu. They used Astral Barrage. Weird play, but okay. Let's... Ooh, do we want to just click EQ? I think we honestly do. EQ looks good against everything. They degleam and they kill us. Shocked to see that kill. Absolutely shocked to see that kill. I didn't think Ting Lu would die to a degleam from that range. But I mean, what? It was like modest max roll, like expert belt? Probably just modest max roll. Okay, well, we probably lose. I'm trying to think which Pokemon might be able to save us here, if any. Probably the Banded Legion is kind of our only hope. Maybe the Scarf could do something. I think I have kind of a plan. Yeah, we get Electro Drifted here. We go into the Scarf Legion. We Wave Crash. Okay, that's not good. I didn't think they'd go Arceus. Because now we definitely lose. We can last respects, but then this thing will just, yeah. GG. Unfortunate. Dazzling Gleam. Caught me super off guard. Do not like this bot. Yeah. I mean, like, it's, yeah. I'm trying to think what we could have done differently that game. I think we're kind of just weak to webs, maybe. No, but like realistically, I think I would have been fine if I didn't get completely caught off guard by the D-Gleam. Like, we would have been totally fine that game. I didn't think there was any way Miraidon could kill a Ting Lu there. Let's lead Lu. Let's just set up hazards. Yeah, I am Fizdef. HF. Okay, we're playing this guy again, which is good. This time we'll get our revenge. We'll Rapid Spin as always. We'll Rapid Spin. We could Terra Fairy here. Wonder if that's the play. Honestly, I think it is. Yeah. Based on our Rapid Spin damage, the Headlong will do it here. Okay, awesome, and then we should be able to get up. Headlong kills. I'm going to kill you. No, it does not kill. Update, it does not kill. Okay, but we're still fine. We're still fine. Let's go into our eject button guy there. Cool. We can go into the strong one and go for a nice Wave Crash. Ooh, or do we flip turn? Probably we just Wave Crash. Okay, cool. Nice kill. We can go into our bulky Kyogre here. Let's go T-Wave. We live, we para, awesome. Let's sack Lu here. We can go Banded and go for a very easy... Does Wave Crash kill? Crash has a chance to kill. Let's go for Last Respects. I don't think, yeah, this thing never switches. And you are Boots, so we outspeed and kill you. Okay. Likely to be Defog coming out on Corviknight here. Not much we can really do about that. Blissey, I don't think, like, no. We need Specs, Water Spout. I mean, I guess we can check. We can just check, see how much we do to Blissey. Yeah, Terra Water is honestly not looking horrible there. Let's go into this. Oh, they click Seismic Toss. Weird play, because next time Terra Water will actually do it to you. We can just go into this. Kyogre. Okay, cool. I'll just go for a Wave Crash here. Good. And then this should be it. This should just be a farming the bot moment. Cool. GG. We got a nice chunk of points off the bot. Although the bot is irritating. I don't like that the bot exists. I don't know what we... I think we red card them. Okay, that went well. And now I think I want to go into our Kyogre to pressure this exactly. Then we switch out into Legion to go for the Wave Crash. I'm kind of gaming, but I think I'm cooking. And then we're going to flip turn here. They left in Blissey and the Blissey died. Okay, didn't see that one coming. Not complaining about it at all, though. Let's bring in the Kyogre right away. Why not, right? You're not Scarf. You are Terra Grass, though. Will you survive? You will so survive that. You are AV, and that did nothing. But now we win with our Terra Ghost Legion. So we're still fine. Yeah, we're still totally okay. But that did 0. It was the least I've ever seen Water Spout do. Let's get another one going here. HF. We've got to let something die so we can start cooking with last respects. Let's make it Tusk. Let's go into this guy. Let's just like CC here. See how much it does. Okay, I'm inclined to... Wow, they've got Magic Bounce, which makes this a little bit awkward. We can lead with Legion, flip turn on the Smeargle, I guess. Okay, we CC, it does 0. Makes sense. CC again. Go for rocks. What do we want to get spored? Probably this Kyogre. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, we can start clicking Surf and or like Roar. See what this thing wants to do. Miraidon comes in. Didn't really see that one coming, honestly. I think we can go Eject. Actually, we want this Tusk to die, so let's just click CC. Mola keeps coming in. I'm trying to sack this so bad, and it's just not working. We can click Thunder here. See if we can maybe paralyze a Ho-Oh. Let's go into Tusk. Please kill the Tusk. Thank you. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't think we can yet kill this thing, though. Let's go into this and click like Thunder. Let's click Thunder. Okay, now we can do what I've been wanting to do. This definitely kills. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, let's roar. Let's wake up, buddy. Let's wake up. Okay, good. We roared it out. Beautiful. Let's just click Surf on this before we get ejected out. You totally die, dude. 150 base power? Yeah, you die. Maybe go into the Miraidon. Like, that will survive. I'm not quite sure why you haven't made that play yet. Okay, we Surf, we kill the Smeargle. Cool. Oh, this is a Baton Pass team. I guess that makes sense. GG. We are now 1400s. We're at 19-4. Let's T-Wave this thing. Okay, we hit. Beautiful. And let's just roar this out. Okay, we got rid of that situation. Now let's go into Scarf Kyogre here. If they attack us, that's unfortunate, but I don't think they will. They'll probably just switch out into something again. Yeah, Espeon comes in. Okay, now we can just start clicking Water Spout, I think. Water Spout here looks pretty good. Down goes the Espeon, beautiful. Why do you always need Tusk sacked? What's wrong with keeping it alive? Because then we do 0 damage. Then we do 0 damage with... ooh, could we Terra here and just take this thing out? Chance to. Let's do it. Let's see. Did we get it? Not quite. But, oh, it's click Calm Mind again. Yeah. Last Respects is based on how many Pokemon in your team have died. So you need Pokemon to die to get the power. They forfeit. GG. We're at 20-4. And we're facing a ton of super low ladder opponents. Okay, let's lock in for the bot game because these ones are actually kind of difficult. Let's start with the Tusk lead. We'll Rapid Spin as always. We'll Terra Fairy Rapid Spin. We'll Headlong Rush here. Rock up. Astral Barrage comes out. Golu, Spike here. G-Knot comes out but does not kill us. Super clutch. Tinglu. We also get confirmation that it's not Scarf. We can go into our defensive eject. Kyogre here. They go for the Ice Beam. We can go into Legion and just go for a Wave Crash. And they don't ever Terra for some reason. Miraidon enters. I think we can sack Lou and then kill this thing with Legion. Oh, I went into the wrong Legion. That's unfortunate. I should have taken like a second and just looked at it, because now we're going to die to an Electro Drift. Oh well. Let's go into this guy and click Water Spout here. Let's go into this one and click T-Wave, because they'll probably Scale Shot. They don't Scale Shot. Fine. Okay. It's Ice Beam. We outspeed. Beautiful. That's nice. And I think we can just go into this and Wave Crash here, and I think we win. Actually, Water Spout I think is better. To make the switch into Legion. I don't think a bot can make plays like that. Yeah, I was going to say, if a bot's gaming like that, it's over, but I don't think you can. Now we should just be able to win with clicking Wave Crash. We've seen this is not Scarf. Well played, human. Thank you, GG. Not a fan of the bots being on ladder. I keep tearing early because the bot makes the same play every time, and it helps me get up rocks and make sure the Rabombi doesn't get up webs. But yeah, I tear it so it doesn't die to Moonblast. Okay. No water resist. Beautiful. No, they've got one. Let's lead... Yeah, let's lead Scarf Kyogre. And just Water Spout. Let's see if we can get another Quick Claw up in the house. We can get another game going. HF. I do have spectators disabled, yes. Sash comes out, makes sense. More sensible play than normal. Mudshot, we are Scarf, so we still outspeed. Beautiful. HF. Let's do the hazard stacking thing. Let's go into the defensive Kyogre. SD, not good to see. Could Terra Fairy T-Wave. I like that plan. This Pokemon's irritating for us. And I don't think you ever click. Well, they might just low kick here and push us out. That'd be pretty bad. Maybe we just sack something. Let's sack Tusk. See what they want to do. Scale shot? Okay. I think they'd click scale shot again here. Let me check if... Hold up. Let me turn off timer here quickly. I don't think that worked. If they're +2, does our Scarf... Okay, our Scarflegion is not outspeeding that. So I think we Terra Fairy here and Rapid Spin, actually. They clicked Ironhead. Okay, we got totally gamed on. Let's go into this in last respects, but yeah, we're in trouble. Let's go into eject Kyogre here. They already Terra'd, which is awesome for us. And they switched out the thing that was going to sweep our entire team. No complaints there. Let's go into our Ting-Lu, see if we can stack up hazards. Go for the E-Speed. Very easy wave crash here. Very easy wave crash. How many OHKO moves have we seen? 0. So far, nothing. Oh my god. That is a fat Arceus. That is so bulky. Oh no, it's just max HP. That's just Arceus for you. Okay. I think we do want to keep this alive. I'm going to go into Tusk here. Neutralizing gas so we can click Headlong Rush here. Ting-Lu. Alright, let's rock. Oh, it's Taunt. That's not good. Okay. Let's throw off an EQ. Alright, this opponent seems real. We should have probably locked in a little harder. We drag out the Calyrex, which is, depending on whether it throws off a Grass Knot here, that's good. Gliscor comes in. Okay. Honestly, let's just go Kyogre. We can Ice Beam this thing. They click Protect. Pretty weak play. Not really sure what Protect was getting you there. Astral Barrage comes out. Happy to see that. Let's calc that Astral Barrage. Scarf. Seems probable. Okay, they have Taunt. Everything on this team has Taunt, probably, is kind of the vibe I'm getting. Let's just sack Lou here. Catch us with the Terra Blast. Fair enough. I'm going to Kyogre here. I don't think your Scarf, if you are, it won't do that much. Let's go for a nice Terra Water Spout. And against this, I think I EQ. Okay, Gliscor just gets eliminated. Love to see it. Ground Arceus comes in. Pretty easy Kyogre eject button moment, I should think. DD, interesting. I'll click Surf here. We'll see what this thing's packing. Probably just going to go for an EQ. Okay, now I'm thinking your Scarf. I'm going to go into Tusk. We got Draco'd. But we can go into this, and we can click a pretty unpunishable Last Respects, which is looking fantastic. Ooh, but I'm also realizing I may have just given your Ditto away to beat us. All good. They said sorry. Not really a problem. Let's go into this and flip turn out. I think there's a good chance they'll want to get out of this situation. Let's flip turn here so the Ditto can't just immediately... Oh no, we're going to get Ditto'd on, guys. It'll come down to a speed tie, I think, because I think their Last Respects kills everything we have. We should add a Terra Normal Pokemon on our team for Ditto. I didn't realize it was so common. Okay, they didn't go into it, which is epic. We absolutely love to see that. Shocking play, but I'm happy to see it. We can go into our Scarf Kyogre here. That's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. Oh, what? Oh, geez. Okay. Well, we should Wave Crash this time. I thought I outsped for some reason. I guess I'm just used to SD sets, but okay, we kill that. But we're in real trouble here, as you could probably figure out. We'll go into our Kyogre. I think we have to, this has to come down to a speed tie. I don't think there's any other way. So we'll go into this last respects and we'll hope. Maybe it's like an air balloon ditto or something bad like that. Last respects here will kill if they leave it in. Maybe they don't know we're Scarf or something. You really should switch out here though, I feel like. Yeah, it's gonna be a speed tie. Let's see this situation here. If they're Jolly, do they think they outspeed me? Okay, it's not really letting me change anything. What if I'm Jolly Max? 560. So they probably think they outspeed me. So let's do it. All right, Grimmsnarl comes in, takes a last respects. Let's go for it again. They go for Reflect. That's not going to be good. We've got to stall that out. I'll go Lou here on the hopeful parting shot. They're going for that. Let's Whirlwind. Hopefully on the switch. I'm just going to hope they don't have an attack. They do have an attack. Time to freeze stuff with Ice Beam. That's where we're at. Here we go. Speed tie. We get the speed tie. GG. Epic. I mean, maybe it wasn't Scarf. Oh, that guy was high. Okay, we like kind of high. We beat someone 1600, so that's pretty cool. We have to go Legion here. We have actually no. We have to Ice Beam freeze here. Kyogre, it's time to Ice Beam freeze. Being told you encountered my bot a few times. I did indeed encounter your bot. Yeah, Webs, Scarf, Webs, Calyrex with Scarf, Calyrex, Webs destroyed me. This is true. This did happen. Kyogre, you got one chance. You have to freeze or we lose. That's the situation. Terra Steel, you gotta freeze. We did not freeze. GG. Okay, I think we're now at the ELO where we should probably lock in and maybe we'll start getting punished for having a bad team. But we're 22-5. Okay, we're facing the bot again. So let's see, DOS lead. Not nearly as damaging. Let's lead Lou. Let's see if this thing knows how to taunt. They do know how to taunt. That's not good. I'll just EQ then. Okay, 2 layers of spikes. That's not the end of the world. All right, I'll spike again. They just E-speed and they're just going to get red carded out. That's good. Calyrex Shadow. Let's hope it's not G-Knot. It is G-Knot. It kills. That's not good. It is Life Orb though, so that's better than a lot of other, better than that other set that destroyed us, Scarf. So we can Water Spout here and kill. Beautiful. They just leave it in to die. We outspeed and kill you also, so that's kind of a weird play from the bot, but okay. We also outspeed and kill you. This bot is not good at with. I think this bot should stick to webs. It seems to be kind of its area of comfort. Yeah, let's go into this and just click Last Respects. Or let's click Wave Crash. Okay, it stayed in. I can respect that. That's ballsy. Let's just flip turn here. And we can go into Tusk. And just CC. Most of these are Terra Normal. Wow, that lived. That's kind of crazy. Rapid Spin. For the flex, GG. Okay, we beat the bot. Okay. You too. Let's see. 1522. Okay, so nothing crazy, but not horrible. Looks like water in general is just really good here. I'm tempted to just lead Scarf Kyogre. I think that looks pretty good. Ting Lu is obviously appealing for the usual reasons. Let's start with the Scarf Kyogre and let's just see. Okay, it's a Ho-Oh lead. I'm happy to just Water Spout. Scarf Ho-Oh, I should think, is pretty rare. Terra Grass, okay. That's not the end of the world. I mean, that makes sense on their part, though. That does make a lot of sense that they'd go with that play. Let's go Ting Lu and hope we don't drag out Koraidon immediately. That would be a disaster. Okay, they just recover. That's okay. So, all right, they've got now a solid water resist, which is tough for us, not going to lie. That is tough. Let's go into our defensive Kyogre. We're going to take a close combat. I think that's banded damage based on how much we took from other low kicks. So let's go into this and see how much Wave Crash can do to a Ho-Oh. Probably not enough, but you never know. Let's see. Wave Crash, come on. Okay, that did not do enough. So, I don't know what we got to do. We're in trouble. We're in serious trouble if Wave Crash can't do enough. I guess more hazards is sort of the... Oh, wow, okay. Okay. That's not good. Well, what can we do? I don't think they CC again, though. So I think they click a dragon move this time, so I'm going to go for these spikes. They just clicked CC again. Okay, well, so be it. And it's a normal Arceus, which is also really bad for us. Scarf Kyogre here, Ice Beam, does not look half bad, though. Let's go for that. The Ice Beam is the hero we needed all along. Good play going into the Crowned Zacian. Makes a lot of sense. I'll go into Legion here. Hopefully we don't get hit by a Wild Charge. Play rough. That is going to do it. I did not think that would kill us. And then it just totally did. Let's last respects here. Hopefully the Arceus doesn't come in. We're not out, but we've got to lock in and play better. Oh my gosh, that didn't kill. Tusk, it's your time to shine, buddy. Let's go into Scarf Kyogre here. I don't think they'll stay in here. Staying in here would be kind of a crazy play. Let's see. Okay, we do catch the switch. Let's Ice Beam. Let's hope for something special here. We did not get anything special happening. Let's flip turn, I guess, on the Arceus coming in. Was that Boots? I think it was Boots, dude. It's so over. Okay, like, good rapid spin here. It's probably going to outspeed us. Yeah. Oh, we Scarf. It didn't matter anyway, though. Let's see if we can go for like one more. One or two more. Maybe we can try to break 1500 before the stream ends. It's been fun just turning my brain off, but I don't think rain is the way, guys. Let's lead Lu. Lu looks good here. Yeah, I've got 2 legions because I can have 2 legions. Ain't nobody can stop me. Let's go for, let's just spike up. Okay, that kind of did a lot. It's not even specs though. Learn OO. Defog. Can't learn defog. Beautiful. We're locked in with all these hazards. Let's eject out with our Kyogre. Cool. Go into our Banded Legion, click a very nice flip turn, and if they stay in, we just go into Tinglu. Yeah, I can see why King Gambit would be good in this format. I feel like Trick Room could be really cool. Yeah, maybe next time we play AG, we'll take it a little more seriously. Okay, we see Scarf confirmed. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Let's go into this. Let's go into this Legion and just click a Wave Crash. I think actually that probably won't do it, honestly, but funny how that was a double critical hit situation. I'll flip turn here, and if they stay in again, okay, they did just stay in again. I'm good to sack Lu. Gives us a nice little last respects boost, and I'm down to click that here. Nothing really wants to take that. Actually, I just realized they have defog on RCS. Does RCS learn defog, or did it lose it? Can't learn defog. Epic. Okay, so someone warned me earlier about Terra Normal kind of being common on these, so I'm just gonna do it anyway. Okay, all right. Yeah, I should have maybe heeded that warning a little bit. But, you know, I made my call, and it was not a good one. If it's Scarf, we lose, and that'd be pretty funny, if we're being honest. That would be pretty silly. Okay, actually, Scarf does not kill us here. So we can Origin Pulse. Okay, we hit, we kill, beautiful. Sure, let's Origin Pulse. We miss. Awesome. Trick Room comes up. That's not so good. Let's Origin Pulse again. Psychic Fangs. That did kind of a lot of damage. Okay, we did a lot of damage back, though. That's good. I think we can go into our defensive Kyogre and probably take 2 of those. That sounds good to me. Barely not going to, it looks like. We also have Aqua Jet, though, if we need it. And I think we can probably win the game with last respects after that. So we should be okay. Yeah, probably like semi-Trick Room hyper offense or like screens or something with a King Gambit would be pretty darn good. Oh, we lived. Cool. Good job, Kyogre. I'm proud of you, buddy. Extreme Speed Terra Fairy. You don't see that every day. But they've already Terra'd, right? Yeah, they already Terra'd. So we can just shut this down with Basculegion. Clicking last respects. We don't want to let the Koraidon scale shot, though, so I think we have to game a little bit here to make sure that doesn't... Okay, they're just going to... Oh, wait, no, I kind of messed this up, I think. Well, we'll see. It'll come down to Tusk versus Koraidon, I guess. We'll sack Kyogre here. Let's go into Legion. make them double. I don't think they want to try to 1v1 a Tusk. I think they'll switch out here. They just stayed in. Okay, GG. We'll go for one more. Why not? Mono Ice. All right, let's just lead Lu and set up hazards. Hazards, as you could probably guess, are very good against Mono Ice. Let's spike up. Actually, we probably should have spiked first in case they encore us. All right, that's not really what we want to see get dragged out, but it's fine. We can go Kyogre and eject here. And then probably go into Tusk and just CC. Looks really good. Force something to close combat, more than likely. Force something to Terra, probably, I mean. Okay, they just sacked Qian Pao. Works for me. Tails comes in. We probably just deny the... Oh, no, they're not going to Veil. They already have Veil. Honestly, let's just CC for damage and then just go into our Scarf, Ogre, and Water Spout. That looks really solid. And we can continually deny Veil by just switching between our Kyogre, which is pretty silly. Regice comes in. That thing is bulky, but wow, that did more than it should have. Regice being garbage, moment number 430. Let's click Water Spout again. Okay, we got T-Waved, so that's something, I guess. About all a Pokemon like Regice can do is throw off a T-Wave. Poor thing. Yeah, we are definitely denying Veil, so we are switching in Kyogre. Failed Veil, makes sense. We'll go for... We probably just Ice Beam here. Oh, Wood Hammer, okay. Fair enough. I can respect that. Probably would just go into this guy, click a nice 150 base power, last respects. Wow, Terra Steel to save yourself from last respects. This, not that that would have saved you from last respects, even in like Gen 5, but this is not Gen 5. Yeah. This game is over. Go for a... Sure, let's Water Spout to be fancy. And Regice will die on intro, as Regice tends to do. Alright, we got to a decent elo for kind of actually really start playing AG if we do this stream again. Let me ask. Do you guys want to see AG again? Wow, we got 50 gifted memberships in chat from something or other. Incredibly generous, as always. The Oil Baron strikes again. Thank you very much, something or other, for the donation. And a bunch of people are going to enjoy those memberships. Make sure you have gifts on. so you can receive these memberships when these events happen. You can now use some custom emojis that have been designed by our very own Dr. Bognor, who was on this stream earlier. Yes, thank you so much, something or other. That is awesome. Yeah, wow, that's super generous. I'm gonna wait till I stop seeing, to end the stream, I'll wait till I stop seeing memberships end, but let's talk about the poll. So we seems like 70 now. People, obviously this is a little bit biased because it's only the people that clicked on the stream that want to see AG again, and the stream did get worse viewership than typical, but hey, that's still cool. We got a significant amount wanting to see AG again. The fans want to see AG. Yeah, that is a lot of memberships. Something or other is extremely generous. Probably donated over 1,000 memberships at this point. Crazy stuff. Okay, we'll end poll. Seems like about 80% want to see it again. And next time we'd probably take it more seriously, really lock in on it. But yeah, I think Anything Goes is a fun metagame because it's like, if you were actually just playing the game, on your DS or on your Switch, I guess now, and trying to make the best team you can, that's the tier AG is, and I think that's really interesting. So thank you guys very much for attending. I'll try to time this right. We will end this in 3, 2, 1.